Guys, God knows you better than you know yourself. It's just wild to me. Obviously, I've known that, but when you get that revelation again and again, it helps you trust him more, like it aids to that process. I was working today, and there was this, I had to basically grab data from a survey and compile it into pie charts or bar graphs or infographics, some sort of consolidation to where at a glance they could gather the information and, see that visual. Well, the issue was I was in meetings all day long, every hour on the hour, and the time was just not there. Well, I'm not kidding you when I tell you 13 minutes. 13 minutes was the time frame I had to look at the data and put it together in a PowerPoint format to present to other colleagues. And it was high stress, but also high reward, because it was in that moment as I'm like reading as fast as I can and putting it into this PowerPoint, I realized when the meeting began that it was pretty much done. And it was one of those moments where, I don't know why my face looks like that, but it's fine. It was one of those moments though, where I just looked up and I was like, how did that just happen? I was completely taken back. It was wild. And immediately I was like, the only way that just happened was because of God. That was the only way. And I got to thinking, anytime anyone takes a new job and a job that they've never done before, of course there's a little bit of fear or, worry, am I going to be able to live up to their expectation or my expectation? And is this going to go well for me? And it's not just a new job, but a new opportunity, something you've never done before. And you feel in your mind, I'm not qualified or I'm not ready. I think that's a big feeling that a lot of people feel when presented with a new assignment from the Lord or a new opportunity. There's this I'm not ready. But God knows when you are. God knows when you are ready to fulfill that very thing and carry it out, sustain it, and to do it well and to do it with excellence. And so it brings me to the flip side of that thing. In the places that I think I'm ready and he hasn't yet brought the thing, then I truly need to trust that he does know when I am ready. And he knows when to bring those things, when I can handle it, when I'm going to steward it, when I'm going to appreciate it, And so I was just so encouraged today because, of course, it was high stress, high reward type of thing that happened in a span of 13 minutes. But it was one of those moments where I'm not only can God do something like that, but I also have to be able to pull from his strength in the moments that I'm feeling weak. And that was exactly what I did. I was just Lord, I need you to help me right now. Just guide my fingers, guide my thoughts and help me to think clearly as I'm doing this pretty quickly. And he did all of that. And it's I look at myself even 3 months ago, I don't know that I would have been able to do something like that. But God knows. He knows the timing. He knows the way to go about it. He knows how to give you the good things, The scripture I just keep thinking about is that scripture, I, the Lord, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. That is so powerful. And I think that a lot of times we just lack trust in his authority, in the fact that he's all-knowing, the fact that he does want good for us and that he loves us. And he's hey, I know you desire this thing. I know this thing is swirling in your mind, but if you just trust me, I'm going to give it to you when you're ready. That's the caveat, when we're ready. And we all hate the word waiting. We're all in waiting rooms in some capacity. All of us know what it's like to be in a waiting room, or to wait in a long line at a theme park, or waiting on your Amazon package. Like, you know what it's like to wait, but when you have to wait for something you deeply desire, we're all doing that too. There's something we are all deeply desiring, yet waiting on. And in this process of waiting, there's this building that he's doing. He's making us strong, like a fortified city that can, we won't be shaken by the things of the world. We won't be taken back by the things that once made us fall and slip. We'll walk over those things. It's amazing to me how in the moments that I think I know myself, or I think I know when something's good or what to receive, I don't actually. I even remember one time, and this was like a profound moment for me, but I remember one time I was in my living room and I was watching a show, and I thought it was jealousy that rose up within me. And so immediately I'm repenting. I'm like, God, I don't want to be jealous. Like, I don't want to feel that way. Like, I'm sorry that I was feeling this way. And immediately he corrected me. He said, no, Megan, you're not feeling jealousy. You're feeling disappointment. He knows you. He knows your heart. He knows the posture of your heart. And he knows when you're ready to receive and steward and uphold the very thing that he gives you. So trust it. If he gives you something, if he's bestowed something upon you, trust that he knows what he's doing.